Wait.
That was it. Oh. You just ruined the whole. We gotta edit that now.
It's alright. We can just take his.
Yeah.
The whole episode from the beginning.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Welcome to the least favorite podcast featuring
Natalie
and Denzil. Let's go.
I think we're good.
So that means you gotta order you gotta order 2 black ones for these.
Why? No, I was thinking for the
keep
guests we keep that
all
color.
The way around.
But so they're not gonna be big kids. So you're just gonna have like toddler hour
to show that they're like special guests.
Toddler hour.
To show they're special guests, they're kind of getting like the shittier microphones. So at least that makes it better.
They get the hand-me-down.
The colors make it like, like we cared.
Special.
Okay.
Yeah, like we have this special mic.
For the special
just for
guest.
you. It has a color. You
what
stand
am I?
out.
Special now?
You are the most special.
Because I'm behind the scenes with the color mic now.
Yeah.
Because you stole my microphone.
Sorry. He feels some type of way about it, clearly. He's not even making eye contact right now. Anyway, welcome back. Another episode. Hi.
Hola.
Are we going to do introductions or no? Are we done with that?
That's on you. You asked every episode, I feel like.
Fuck it.
Welcome back to another week of...
See, I don't even want to...
Yeah.
You know why.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's fine.
That's why I paused too.
Exactly. So let's just get into it. So you sent us a message.
Yes.
On Instagram. Nick, I don't know who the hell. You said it was a baby father. Oh, the girl asked her baby daddy where her red flags are. And he ate her ass up. Pause. So he said, pause. So he said, all right, literally everything. Lack of accountability, flipping the script. You take things too far, too many guy friends, hoe activities, too much booze, butterfly tattoo, fights men. Codependent. Oh, and then she was like, damn, anything else? He said that she's codependent until she decides she wants to be a big girl. Then she's codependent again. Daddy issues, mommy issues. You like that music. You used to drive the Altima with the windows down yelling, "Ay." You go over your oil change mileage intervals. Never got your tires rotated in your life. Covers check engine lights with pictures. So she said, stop, I'm getting hurt now. And he said, you had an emo phase and a hood phase at the same time. You don't like bananas. That's a fucking biggie. Who the fuck doesn't like bananas? She said, I'm allergic. He said, like humans are literal monkeys. Okay, Janice.
That part took me out.
No, the poet was like, all right, Janice. The name just killed
Janice,
me.
Right?
Janice. I was like, yo.
But I read this and I was like, I feel attacked because I feel like I have a lot of these qualities.
You don't like bananas?
She likes bananas.
First of all, I like bananas. I was like, that's probably the one thing.
But one thing I do know about Natalie Paws and liking bananas, she doesn't like ripe bananas. She likes them green.
I like them kind of green, yeah. Like the minute they have a brown dot, I'm not eating them.
Really?
She wants like straight off the tree banana green.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that the Dominican in me?
Yo.
Possibly.
That shit is crazy.
I don't like when they taste different. I just don't like it.
It tastes like a banana when
it's a different banana. It's like an old banana. Like I don't want that. I don't want an old banana.
Nah, all right. I have a question about this, right?
Yes.
First of all, why was this? All right, the girl asked. All right, so she asked him. So he didn't. At what point did he notice any of these things? Because this is a lot. This is a list.
This is a lot.
And then you had a child with this woman?
But you know what? They probably haven't been together for a while. So I feel like he's had enough time to probably think about all the things he didn't like about her. I feel like that comes with breaking. Like when you break up with somebody, you start thinking about, like you try to justify your feelings, right? So like you probably feel like shit, you miss them. Okay. But in order to rationalize and make yourself feel better, you're going to be like, I hated this about them and they smelled weird anyway or whatever. Like you'll come up with something.
Okay.
So I feel like he had a lot of time to really think about every single thing that bothered him about her.
This is crazy. But even still, this is a lot, man. Like, you could have caught on to some of this and like be like, yo, I don't know if this is the route I want to take.
You end up making excuses, I feel like.
Huh?
You end up making excuses for your partner when you're with them. Like, she probably had these and he probably was like, oh, like lack of accountability. He probably would be like, well, I did something wrong too, so whatever. It was just a fight. Like, he probably rationalized these things. But like I feel like we
emo
all have a little bit of this.
Hood phase?
I definitely had an emo phase and a hood phase.
We use an emo hood bitch?
Now you have the emo one and then you grow out of it and then you have the hood one.
No, but he said she
at the same time.
At the same time.
Oh no, how?
You was like, we use black hoodies and black Air Forces, like, oh.
What? What?
Just every day,
Is this
like
emo?
This kind of, you got like the purple nail polish with the back combat boots on,
I am
but it's still
grungy.
kind of tight and sexy for like the hood vibes with the red lipstick popping. So it's like
And
a
the
combination.
hoops.
emo.
And the hoops.
And the hoops. I feel it. I get it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it. But
Isn't emo like just all black though?
no, emo is like
Is that
it's
goth?
really just emotion. It's not goth. So goth is goth.
Goth is goth. Emo is emo.
Yeah,
Emo's
it's
emo.
different.
Okay.
Like it's different.
South Park has a great episode about it, by the way.
Okay.
Do they?
Yeah.
That sounds like an episode I would want to
Yo,
see.
it was hilarious.
Okay.
I'm sure you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, so this was funny.
Sheesh.
Whatever. Do you have any of these? I feel like I read this and I was like, yo, all right. I feel attacked,
Do
but I think we
I?
all
Nah,
have some
this
of these
is-
qualities. You never flipped a script?
Flipping the script, meaning
We all flipped a script.
like
At
you
least
could be
once.
arguing about something
And then you
be
flip, like, you probably
"But
were
what
wrong.
about that time?"
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah. Too
We
many
all
guys.
do that.
You take things too far.
I have too many guy friends. What is a hoe activity?
Too much booze.
Because people might say getting drunk at brunch.
The butterfly
is hoe
tattoo.
activity.
Yo.
Hookah in the video camera.
So I mean the whole activity.
I should only be fighting
Whatever.
men.
Nah, I don't fight men.
That was weird.
That's
I was
wild.
fighting men.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's super. That's like, bro.
I like that music. I don't drive an Altima, but I drive a Nissan with the windows down, and I will yell,
Hey.
"Hey, hey!"
Do you have daddy and mommy issues?
I do not have daddy or mommy issues though. Maybe
have
some mommy
mommy
issues.
About to say
Yeah, definitely some mommy issues.
the butterfly tattoo though.
That I do not. But everybody goes over their oil change mileage. Y'all never go over? I definitely go over.
I've definitely gotten my tires rotated
Yeah.
on every car I've had.
So yeah, that was cute.
Do you cover your check engine light?
No, I don't even have a
That's
check
weird.
engine light. I have a
Okay.
lease. So like
You have a check engine light. It just
Yeah.
hasn't gone
it don't go
on.
off.
Yeah.
But I think the minute I
like,
saw
oh,
it
I
go,
got a lease. Like that doesn't happen to my
that
car.
happened to me.
It happened to my car. I got a lease. It's not even mine.
It's not even mine. Like what? It should be fine. Off the lot, it should be fine. I forgot what I was
Like,
gonna
my
say.
car is exempt off that list. The check engine list, yeah.
But I
that doesn't
think
happen over here.
me being me, if I see it on, I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna take care of it that same day.
Oh, okay.
That's
Her
gotta be
covering
emo.
it with a picture though, bro.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Talk about running from your problems.
All right, so that was that. But let's get into some regular
Next
shit
topic?
now.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let's get into
do it.
some regular stuff.
But so you want to go?
Well, we were talking about style,
All right, but
and do you want me to ask? Or are you gonna ask?
no, I'll go.
Okay, go.
Like, all right. So, how would you define your style? How would you develop it? And yeah, like how'd you develop your style? Like, what did you see growing up, or like, is there someone that you like a family member that you have that you might have like looked up to? Like, I like her style. You know what I'm saying? Like, or his style.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have one of my uncles. Like my whole family says I could be his daughter because we're just alike.
Really?
We are just alike.
On whose side?
My mom's side.
Okay.
So her brother. I always loved his style, and he would wear these. But like he would see these boots and love them.
Really?
Like he would wear like kind of goth, grungy shit, and I always liked his style.
Streetwear.
It was amazing.
Okay.
So him for sure, but I think how I developed it, I don't want to say I had an emo phase, but I did have a phase where rock music influenced the way I dressed. And yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. Rock music, I think we just get influenced by music. What I saw in music videos as
Okay.
I got older
Yeah.
and what I was into.
Okay, same for me. Like a lot of the people who I was listening to growing up, not to say that I bit off their style, but I kind of just the fact that just the whole aspect of being an individual. Like they didn't really like wear what everybody else was wearing. They kind of just wore what they liked, and I still do that to this day. So like, yeah, I feel like that's pretty much where I got it from.
I feel like though
Maybe
when
like certain characters in movies and stuff too.
do you feel like you dress better when you go on vacation? Because I feel like I dress way better when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, because when you're on vacation, you probably not where you live.
Yeah.
And you want to kind of like, you want to put that shit on. You want to
like
be
show out.
Perceived or portrayed as, you know, in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I have more confidence to wear whatever the fuck I want.
Especially when you're not.
And I don't know why,
Yeah.
because you would think I'm in an unfamiliar place. I don't really know their vibe, but like I don't even care about their vibe or like how they dress. Like I know I'm gonna dress better. I'm gonna wear something I wouldn't normally wear.
I think is, you know, I don't know. I think for me, like, you know, certain people can be shady, like the people that we know, and be like, oh, so who the hell you think you are, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, now that I'm in
like,
Costa Rica,
bitch, we just came to get wings, and you all extra. Like,
now that I'm in Costa Rica, I could wear this, you know, this bodysuit or this, you know, or
show a little back or whatever you want to do.
I could just walk around with no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, New York weather is mad shaky, so whatever.
But I feel like I was thinking about this the other day too, because I'm like, yo, in New York, I feel like people are mad lazy. Like nobody even really, like, all right, did you ever go to clubs? Like really club?
I had a phase.
Okay, so I had a phase too, and I felt like before when I would go to the club, like girls would really dress up. Like they would actually wear dresses and heels. They would look good. Now you go to the club and it's sneakers, sweatpants, a bodysuit, or like some workout leggings.
Well,
it's just
style
like,
has changed, you know.
It's way more casual. Like casual has become the most popular look now. Like the more casual you look, the more, I don't know, I guess cool or in style, on trend you are. Which is cool. But I remember back in the day, like if you came outside looking like that all the time, they would look at you like, yo, you don't get fly. Like you don't put yourself together. But I'm here for whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
So that's how I feel. Like,
the way you feel is kind of insecure though. If you could get dressed up around people you don't know, because you're scared the people that you know is gonna see you, like damn, judge you.
Exactly. Like I am. I be feeling insecure. Like I be like, if I wear this, like, am I gonna look like a weirdo? Like everybody else is gonna have sneakers on, and I'm gonna have boots on. Like I be thinking that, but then I'm like, I'm trying to break out of that too. Like, why does it even matter?
It doesn't.
Like, if I want to wear this, why? Like, this shouldn't bother anybody.
Right.
It shouldn't matter if. So now I'm kind of just getting over it little by little.
Yeah.
I mean, fashion is just everyone just wears something that was ugly.
And I like when I
at
see
some point or look great at one point.
And I think like, you know, when you go on vacation, you want to wear new stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to
always.
You know, that's all. That's all it is.
I will shop just to get everything new for vacation.
You just need a reason to showcase some fits. Like if you're a person that really like putting together outfits, you know what I'm saying? Like
I still got clothes in my closet for more than 5 years that I haven't worn.
Me too.
Because I bought them for a vacation and I didn't wear them on that vacation. They came back and I'm not gonna wear them here just because I gotta show out on vacation.
Also that too, like going out here is like, I don't feel like I go anywhere where I would even feel like I want to waste.
It's not big
the
enough.
Outfit.
Yeah, it's not big enough. It's not big enough.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. It's like I'm not about to, like, I'm going to the Bronx to have some hookah. I'm not about to look amazing right now. Like it's about being comfy.
Bring out my Sunday's best.
Exactly. My interview clothes. Like fuck out of here. No, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Especially though with the pandemic, I was not dressing up. I was in PJs.
Especially
all
now
the
that I'm about to go on
time.
vacation, best believe I'm bringing out the forfeits. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
have to.
for sure.
You have to.
Word.
But yeah, what else do we have for that?
Yo, when you go on vacation, do you like, yo, I swear to you, I get all my outfits. I get pen and paper and I write, all right, this day I'm wearing this.
Yeah,
this
that's
outfit.
a bit much.
No,
I do that. I go.
You do
I go
that?
in.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I go like, so every day I know what I'm wearing. Then I'm like, all right, I'll bring this like pants with this as an extra.
Nah, I'm
I
not.
go off
So
of
I
how
go
I feel.
Straight. I know how I'm gonna feel. I'm on vacation. I'm gonna be drunk, and I'm gonna be happy. So all the time I'm gonna feel. So I'm like, all right. So depending on like, I know if it's a Friday night event, I know the outfit's gonna be the craziest outfit, or that Saturday's gonna be
What?
the craziest.
I feel
Depending
you.
on what the event is,
yeah,
I
okay.
already know.
But I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
I'm doing it.
I'm not doing that.
I'll mentally
OD.
think about it, but I'm not
Yo,
writing it down.
I've written it
Wait,
down.
pen and
before.
paper?
Pen and paper.
Not even notes on the phone?
Nah, I need
Planning
old
it.
school. I'm planning
planning
it out.
it.
Like, yo, I know I'm going out to this steakhouse Friday night. Bet this is what the outfit I'm wearing. So it's already ready. So as soon as I get there, cause I when I pack my suitcase, I pack it depending on the day. So it's just like, all right, the first day I'm there.
Oh, you have
pull it
You
right
know
out.
what? You know
Oh,
what?
fucking crazy.
If I
Really have
have
OCD.
plans, if I have certain plans on vacation, Like if I like say like, all right, we're going out on Friday. I'm looking at the weather. I'm looking at all that shit.
I don't even do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the weather because I want to know what. I'm all about comfortability.
What you mean on vacation or here? Like you always check the weather?
Period.
Okay.
You know
Okay. Like you don't want to be out and you wore the wrong shit. Like it was raining.
Like I'll go out. I got on colors and shit, and it's raining. Like nah. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to dress accordingly. That's just how I am. Like
I have a bad habit because I do not check the weather at all.
Nah, I do it. I do it. Maybe that's why I don't be getting sick and shit like that.
Yeah, because you
prepared.
She about to go to like a cold destination with like dresses.
A romper,
and that's it. No jacket. This is going to Canada in February.
Out,
leather jacket,
open too. I don't even close it because you gotta see this fit. You feel me? You gotta see this fit.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Beauty's pain.
Yo, when I went to LA with Tony, it was cold when I went. It was in March. It would be like warm during the day, but nights would be like 40 something and raining in LA.
Yeah, out there in booty shorts and chocolatas.
Ass cheeks out. It was a great time.
Back out everything.
Back out.
Tan and cold. Tan and cold.
And then we both had our curly hair, so it was just like wet curly hair, and we just looked.
Wait, it actually rained? It doesn't rain in LA. That's the crazy part.
It rains
like,
in LA. I was like the week that I decided to go, spring break, that's when it wanted.
Damn.
That's so
But we had a good time.
That's cool.
LA is nice.
Check the weather.
Nah, but all right.
Yeah. Moral of the story, check the weather.
Right.
Period.
Stay prepared so you don't gotta
write down your outfits before you go on a trip.
Stay ready so you don't
do that because that's crazy.
Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Boom.
All right. So the main reason why I asked this is because I feel like, just in my opinion, from what I see, I don't see a lot of originality.
No, there isn't.
I see a lot of like biting. I see a lot of similarities. Like everybody just looks alike. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just on both genders. I just feel like everybody, there's nobody that I could just say like Like nobody, I've never seen that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just feel like a lot of people is just putting stuff on just because of what, like the name and the price. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
they just, it don't necessarily look good in my opinion. Some of it may look, some of it, I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. But like a lot of it, like it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like I'm just a person, I just like to wear what I like. It don't necessarily have to be expensive. Shit, the shit could be from TJ Maxx. But shout out to TJ Maxx, I fuck with TJ Maxx. But like, it really don't matter to me. Like as long as it looks good, like I feel like, and I'm saying this humbly, I feel like my clothes compliment me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't want it to seem like I'm like, I only like my clothes is who I am. Like how I look is who I am. Like that's not, it just compliments, it just compliments who I am as a person. Okay. Like I am this, my clothes is just what like comes with
a supplemental thing, but it's not. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean. So you don't believe that like people should dress. Remember how we had this topic? I feel like this like.
Yeah, we did.
Dress to be dress how you want to be addressed.
Yeah. So
do you believe in that or you don't? I forgot.
I do.
Okay.
I do, but like I'm still gonna dress how I want to dress. Like generally, like if I'm not gonna go to an interview like this.
Right. Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that makes sense.
I'm just like I said before, dress accordingly. That's all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you're right about the affordability thing because it's like when you want to wear like the really dope different shit. Like the other day I was on Instagram and there was this varsity jacket that I saw somebody post. So I click on the site and it was fire. And I'm like, okay, like I wonder how much it is. $400. And it's like, yeah, I could wear that and I'm gonna look unique when I go out. But do I want to pay $400? Like my priorities are not.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, so.
I also spend accordingly too. I know my budget. I'm not gonna go and buy a $400 jacket. You know what I'm saying? I
don't know.
That $400 could be my whole fit.
Exactly.
Barely. Like not even 400. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
a $400 jacket in my closet. I wear that shit like once every winter.
I don't have anything that costs $400.
I'm clutching my pearls right now. Like what? What I was gonna say though, because as a woman, like. Most of the women I know, my friends, even me included, is Fashion Nova. It really is.
You gotta say A when you say Fashion Nova.
Hey, no, but like these cargos are Fashion Nova.
Nah, those cargos is fire.
But I went to Miami, right, and I was out. Every girl I saw, I could tell it was Fashion Nova. But it's like that says something about me. That means I'm on the site because I literally was like Fashion Nova, that outfit, those shoes. Like
How does
I
that
already
make
knew.
you feel though?
It made me feel like how you feel, like there's no originality, but at the same time, it's like that's what's popping and that's what's the most accessible. It's easy. You order it online. You don't have to go to the store, and it is affordable. And it's like, yo, like we want to look good. There's outfits that look great that people can't even tell.
Yeah.
That is Fashion Nova, and you end up looking good. So it was like, fuck it. Like, it don't make me feel no type of way because if that's within my budget and I could make it look good, like sometimes it's not really what you wear, is how you wear it. So it was like, fuck it. Like if it looks good, I'm gonna buy it.
And I'm a firm believer of that. Like it's really how you wear it. Cause
Yeah.
like I said, like
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I could put on some shit that really don't even cost that much and really be looked at as, you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like if you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
You don't have to like go the extra mile to prove that you have
Yeah.
it. And I just feel, but if you want to, that's fine. Like if you want to buy expensive shit, designer shit, the trending things,
Yeah.
cool. But
I'm not knocking
Fashion Nova is also a trending thing too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like you have high end things like Gucci, Fendi, all that shit, but you also have like there's another website called Shein that everybody shops at, me included.
I've heard that
I think
shit
the shirt is
pronounced
from Shein.
so many other ways. So many.
I heard some people say Shane, and it
Me
is not
too.
Shane. It's Shein.
I don't know.
But
How was it
anyway,
spelled? How was it spelled?
it's she and then
SHEIN.
N.
She and N at the end.
There's no space in between.
SHEIN.
Yeah, Shein.
Sounds like she into me.
Shein. But yeah, basically, it's all trending. I think people just shop within their budget. Like we were talking about affordability. Or
Yeah. Like
not
those-
everybody can afford
like
the expensive shit.
And a lot of this expensive shit is ugly. Like, let's talk about it. Like, people are just buying shit just because of the name on it.
Looks like shit.
Like, them shits is ugly.
Ugly as fuck.
I'm not saying no names, but it's just like, bro. Like,
Nah, say names.
Big ass like
Say
Gucci
names.
hair, Balenciaga down the leg,
Yeah,
and like and
the Fendi print from head to toe. It's alright.
I don't know,
so
man.
tacky.
I don't know.
It looks tacky.
That shit-
It really does look tacky.
I like nostalgia. I'm a 90s baby, so it's like I still have like
I like the 90s style.
yeah, like I still have nostalgia. I still like jerseys. I still like wearing like, you know, like I recently like I'm about to get me like some fitteds. Like I've been wearing snapbacks and shit.
Snapbacks. I always knew you to wear snapbacks.
Is a 90s thing
It
too.
is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, I don't know.
You about to cop a fitted, bruh? Damn,
To go back to some fitteds, man.
shit. I can't.
What's wrong with a fitted?
Nah, I ain't knocking him. I'm saying I can't.
You don't
rock
have
a
any
fitted.
fitteds?
Hell no.
So you only have what? Dad hats and snapbacks?
Yeah, I can't do fitteds.
That's all I have. I
That
think
should
I
be the
have,
name of
like-
the episode. Dad hats and snapbacks. I like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
keep going. So yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with
Just wear what
whatever
you want to wear.
Wear what you want to
man.
wear, but then that's also being all right. So we can't say people aren't being
Yeah.
original. You feel me?
But is that original though?
But it's like if that's what they want to wear and they're wearing it, they are being true to themselves, even if everybody else is wearing it too.
But that's mainly why they're wearing it though. So how
You
is
think
it
that's why they?
original?
I don't think that's why they're wearing it. I think it's
Subconsciously,
just what's there.
Subconsciously, maybe.
Or I mean, you could always shop at
Nah,
the
some
less
people are just
popular
wearing it
store.
because other people wear it. Like
That's what I'm
those
saying. You
Ugly
think
ass
so?
like those fucking Balenciaga space things.
No, but I'm talking about not that, but I'm talking about affordability. Like it's what you can afford. So if like Fashion Nova and Shein and H&M and Forever 21 are still
but
within your
that's-
budget,
Yeah, that's different.
that's what I'm saying.
talking about what he's talking about.
No, what you're talking about, yeah, I 100% agree with that.
I'm talking about what he's talking about.
They are just
Like,
wearing it because that's what celebrities
No
wear.
shade,
and blah,
but
blah, blah.
you still taking the bus. You're not even driving. You on the train. You on public transportation, and you got head to toe like fit. You know what I'm saying? Like
There
but-
are celebrities though
I
that
don't know.
wear like they wear, let's say, Versace outfits, but you can't tell it's Versace. Like there's no logo on it.
Yeah,
Right.
I
fuck
think
with that.
just the idea, like people, like regular people who aren't celebrities, just the idea that, okay, this celebrity wears Versace, I just need to get anything that's Versace. So sometimes the cheap looking Versace with the going across, sometimes within the Versace brand, that's the cheapest within. I feel like those be the cheapest items or articles in that, whatever, what do you call it? In that name brand.
Yeah.
So it's in the collection, exactly. So it's like, okay, it's still Versace, but this is the cheapest thing I could get, so I'm gonna get it, but it'd be the tackiest thing too. Like they're not gonna get the expensive Versace dress that, let's say, Rihanna wore or something. They're not gonna get that. That's actually classy. Like you can understand why it costs so much, but also look at the person wearing it. It's Rihanna. Like she got the money for that.
Yeah.
You don't. So it was like, I don't know.
And Rihanna also makes like clothes and stuff too.
Yes.
Like so.
Rihanna's amazing.
Another point to my whole style conversation is like in the music that we listen to. Like we listen to hip hop. And I feel like even in that field, like I don't feel like the whole jewelry and like what you have on and stuff, I don't feel like that's really gonna be too. Hey, I could be wrong, and I could accept being wrong, like, but I
it's
feel
not gonna
like
be
that's
something we do anymore.
I don't feel like that's gonna be like a major like necessity anymore. Cause look at the top rappers like Kendrick. Kendrick always, you never see. I mean, he probably is wearing some like designer shit, but it doesn't really like. It's not in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he'll be rocking some like Chuck Taylors
and
or
J.
some
Cole,
like.
J. Cole dresses regular.
J. Cole wears
fuck.
Crocs with sweatpants and like
he's chilling. A t-shirt.
Bro, he
hoodie.
look like he just rolled out of bed half the time. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I'm here for it.
I don't even think. I think I only saw J. Cole wear jewelry once in my life, and like,
I think he has the right idea. But I think anybody like that has the right idea. Where it's just like, yo, I don't need all that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's like necessary. Like, look at, I mean, majority. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's really 50-50 because like you see a lot of them with the jewelry and stuff, and it does look cool in the sense like how some of the jewelry that they get, it does look fucking cool.
It does.
But like essentially, like I don't know, like I don't think that's gonna be like a necessity.
No, I think we're phasing out of it.
Like the rap kit, like the rapper kit, like I don't think that's gonna be.
No,
like,
it's definitely not part of it now. I think again, we talk about Kanye West, but like I feel like he started that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he started that look of like looking kind of bummy and
looking
it being
yourself.
okay.
Yeah.
Like wearing a baggy t-shirt, baggy sweats. I mean, his Yeezys are mad expensive. I mean, all his clothes are expensive.
Yeah.
But that look of looking like you don't care.
Yeah.
And then
he got the whole world looking like hobos.
Super influential. And then whether you want to admit it or not, his wife is just as influential, like Kim Kardashian. So she started rocking that style too. And I think she's another like. Women used to dress to the clubs looking like Kim Kardashian, those bandage dresses and the heels.
Look at how that came full circle. We was just talking about that. What women was wearing in the club.
Yeah, exactly. She was dressing, and women were dressing like that. And then the minute she starts wearing, she was doing the sweatpants and the heels, and then she phased out of the heels, and then it was just Yeezys all the time with sweatpants, a bodysuit, a dad hat. Now every girl dresses like that with a baggy hoodie.
Do you remember the days when you couldn't wear sweatpants to go into certain places?
Never.
Couldn't wear sneakers.
You couldn't even. Exactly. You couldn't even wear sneakers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now I think like thanks to them, you can say that.
Now I go out and I'm like, wow, everybody's so casual. Like now if somebody says, oh, you can't wear your hat in here, I look at them like, what?
I look at them
like fuck out of here. Then I'm out because I could go to 20 other spots. I do not give a fuck.
Wait, they tell you?
No, I'm saying because I go with my guy friends and they all have hats.
Okay, I was about to say, wait, they tell you that? Shit.
I feel like more so like, do you feel like if these things are becoming like non like not important? Do you feel like, I feel like style is always going to be there, like it's always going to be important, but as far as like all that,
like the trends,
like I don't feel like that's going to really like live for too long. But do you feel like the focus is more going to go like towards the art itself? Like, do you feel like people's going to more so start focusing on the music again? Like the actual art?
I would hope so, but I feel like the way we're going, I don't see that happening. I feel like people don't even care about the art anymore. It's always the artist. What is the artist doing? What is the artist saying?
And we're so accessible to their life, their personal lives and shit.
Yeah, like now, before it was like we didn't have social media when we were younger.
Yeah.
So you had to just like the art, really, or you had to catch an interview when they chose to do one.
Fantasize or whatever the hell they were on.
Exactly. You had to think about, I wonder how they are. I wonder how their personality was. So when they had an interview on TV, you were tuned in because you wanted to get to know this artist.
Right.
Now it's not like that. Now it's like they post shit, they do, they're on Insta story or they're doing reels.
So it's like, they do music or they do movies.
You see their personality.
But what else are they doing?
You get to see their personality. They are sometimes at home with their kids and they make a video real quick of what they're doing.
I think you're right. I think more so it's just like, all right, you're a rapper, but what else?
Exactly. And I think with that, they're still going to have influence on the way we dress and how we act.
Yeah, I feel like that's always going to be there.
Because we admire them, we're looking at them, and now we see, okay, they're wearing this.
And we admire them more for more than just one thing that they do. Like it's like variety of things.
Exactly. So
I think that's dope though.
You can see which one of them is corny too.
Yeah.
You'll always see that. You'll always see.
I know. I think it was harder.
It was harder back then.
Yeah, back then it was
who
harder.
was corny, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they were never in the public. They weren't. Their lives weren't accessible. So they wasn't posting like the world to see who, how they are, their personality wise.
Okay.
It was just the image that was portrayed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They always looked cool.
Yeah.
But you never knew if they actually were cool.
You could tell now, like, this motherfucker's corny as shit.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you were able to tell before in the songs, like if they had beef and they did battles? Like they had diss songs towards each other. Through their music, you could tell if they were corny on how they got at another artist, or if they did a good job at like.
I think that's subjective because one person might say it's corny, but
I'm trying to see what other way could you have determined if they were corny or not. And I could just, if their art was the only thing available, then it would just be based off that, I guess.
It was hard because you would see them like on, say, like rap wise, you would see them like on like The Basement, or
you see them on a rap cover, on a magazine cover, or something.
Raps, or like or like 106 Park or something. Yeah. And it's like short, controlled interviews. You ain't really expressing yourself and who you
on
are.
Vibe magazine, you on XXL. You the cameras is up close and personal. You look all cool and stuff.
Yeah, so you ain't showing the world your true self.
You have anything else for that though?
Let me see.
Like clothing wise, but it's crazy how like honestly hip hop controls the fashion of the world. Like a lot of it, you know what I mean? Hip hop took over all that shit.
Hip hop is now part of. It's like the top in pop culture.
Yeah, like even though
it is pop culture now.
The Kanye attire and shit, I'm not like a big fan of like his clothing and all that shit. I'm just not for me.
Yeah.
But it's very popular. Like,
how does that make you guys feel? Like
that's hype.
Hip hop comes from black culture. Period.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel like that's like it's a big win for you guys? I feel like for sure.
That, like literally.
You know what I mean? For black culture, it's a win. Like hip hop before it was rock and roll.
Yeah.
It was disco. So for hip hop to take over in this way, it's like that shit is fire.
It is, but it's not even that. It's like, we're all New Yorkers. Literally, we live 10 minutes from where the hip hop started.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cedric Avenue was right there where hip hop started. Like, we're literally 10 minutes from this. And literally, we can go there right now to the same building where fucking Kool Herc threw the first official hip hop party. And from there, it took over the fucking world. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, that's where it's even more trippy. Like, it's like, holy shit. So we can see that.
But I feel like hip hop is so big that I'm almost removed from it in a sense. Like it's like out of reach. Like it's so massive and global. I mean, global is global even the word? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's so global that it's like, right, like you said, we're 10 minutes from where it all started. But it feels like I'm so removed from hip hop because of how big it is that it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
It feels like it was created in like another fucking like dimension or something. That's how big it is.
Correct. Like for like me, my mom was an MC. I know I've said it before. She was a rapper. So I actually went to the studio with her when she was making like an album. You know what I'm saying? And and I remember like my mom she was old school hip hop. So it was like the Run DMC era, even like before then, like Kool Herc and all that. She was from that era. So for me growing up, my mom never censored me for anything. And I remember, it's a funny story, we was on Fordham and the guy was just selling cassettes. So I wanted to buy the Wu-Tang album. That's when it came out. It came out in 93. So she bought me the Wu-Tang album, and that's the first time in my life she ever, first and like only time she ever censored me for anything. When we got in a car and we was listening to it, when the song Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With came on, she ejected it and took it and never gave it back to me. But now look at the biggest show on Hulu right now is the fucking Wu-Tang Clan saga, and the last episode of season 10 was Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With. So it's like, yo, from 93 when I was 9 years old, my mom taking that cassette, censoring it from me, and now it's like one of the biggest fucking shows on TV or streaming. So it's like, look at how like crazy that shit is, you know, where she was censoring me, but it was still like small, like.
Yeah, like you would have never thought they would have even had a story or a show about how, you know, how they got together.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And I always remember that shit, yo, from Fordham, yo, straight mom bought me that cassette, we got in a car, and then listened to a few joints, and I was like, oh, nah, nope.
Yeah.
Nah, but another point I wanted to make, well, another question I wanted to ask was like, are you currently like pursuing like a new style, being that we're going into the fall? Do you like, how often do you change your style? Like, is it every year? Is it seasonal?
I feel like it's seasonal. In the fall, you're gonna get this grungy look, combat boots, whatever. That's me.
Well, seasonal, yeah, but I'm saying like, is there like a new type of style?
No, I think I kind of just, I'm getting older, so I guess it might be a more mature version of everything, but it's still gonna be the same. Okay. And just embracing my body more, like curve wise. Okay. That's it. How about you?
For me, I think being that I'm getting older, I'm gonna start wearing a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to wear. I feel like my style really hasn't changed since.
That's how I feel too.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like being that I'm older, I'm making more money too, so it's just like I'm able to afford a lot of the things that I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I might start getting a whole bunch of designer stuff, but you know,
you got more wiggle room.
It's just it's just more wiggle room, like you said, and like really tapping into the things that I really always
wanted to wear.
Yeah, because they still make it now. That's the cool thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Certain looks, you know, you may see certain looks that you may like for yourself. You kind of see that you could tap into. Yeah. So yeah.
So that's what I think we're both
tap
kind of
into
doing
like
the same
my,
thing.
you know, my older self. Like I don't even look like myself like 10 years ago.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I feel like I look older. I want to dress a little bit older, but not like grandma. But like, you know what I mean? Like just more womanly, I guess.
It's kind of like when I started growing my hair. Like I was really like on waves before. And now I'm just like embracing like my having long hair and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your
like,
natural hair.
Word.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Good on that?
Word.
Okay. So I think I'm not gonna do the next one. We could save that. And we could save the other one.
Okay.
I wanted to get into our new segment. So we have a new segment. We should introduce it.
Right.
It's gonna be called Make It Make Sense.
Right.
Where we are gonna talk about our review on things or what we might have seen on social media or in our real lives. Yeah. And we just try to make sense of it.
Exactly.
So it might be funny shit. It might be dumb shit.
It might be some heavy shit.
It might be some heavy shit. But we just want to make it make sense.
Right. That's
period. All. So something that came up this week was, first of all, do you watch Insecure?
I do.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Anthony, do you watch Insecure? No? Oh, but it's so good. TV. That's a good one though.
Did the new season start?
It did, and I already saw episode 1. Get on it.
Yeah, I'm late. I gotta watch that.
So Amanda Seales in the episode, she plays one of the characters, and in the first episode, they were like doing like a homecoming. So I guess they went back to their old college. And she had on a Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority like top, I think, a sweater, jacket. Yeah. And people went off. Like they basically, okay, so the director came out and said, "Not y'all coming for anyone else for my directional decisions. Amanda Seales is an actress who so beautifully embodies a character. We costume her appropriately. That's how film and TV work. So if you want to come for anyone, I'll take it. Just doing my job, representing us, and trying to do it authentically. So the director was part of that AKA, I guess, when she was in school. And so she just wanted to like put that into the show.
Okay.
And have Amanda Seales play that character who was part of that sorority. That was it. But this makes no fucking sense to me. Like, how are you mad at her for being an actress and just wearing something that was part of a, like, it doesn't make sense. How is that offensive? How is that disrespectful? And then you mentioned how it's kind of like a gang.
Yeah, it's like you gotta check in, like, hey, just don't want any smoke. I want to let you guys know that we're gonna be portraying a person who is a part of this organization, and yeah, we don't want any smoke. I'm not a real member of this community or this organization, but I'm just an actress or actor.
Yeah. And then they came out, the executive director of the actual sorority, and said we were made aware of the unauthorized use of our brand on the HBO.
So they have checked in.
Oh yeah, they said something. We were made aware of the unauthorized use of our brands on the HBO show Insecure early yesterday, and are taking steps to protect our brand. Please allow the corporate office to handle this matter. We all have a duty to protect our brand. You can do your part by refraining from engaging with anyone involved with the show or with anyone, including other sorors, on social media about this matter. Thank you for your assistance and cooperation. So they actually came out like they was really trying to, but what are they gonna do is my question. Like, and there's nothing you.
And was it? Did you see the episode? You seen the episode, right?
I saw the episode.
Was it? What was she doing? Like, was she doing any?
No,
she was just wearing it.
She wasn't even. She was being regular as fuck. Like, she wasn't even cursing.
So I think it's just. I think the more so like the problem is like what she wasn't. She's not actually a.
Because she's not a member.
Because she's not a member. But it's a show. It's a show. Like, I can't even see how it would be offensive. Like, if we try, or if we're trying to make it make sense, is there a way to make this make sense?
Well, because if they have the brand,
what was the best way to go about it?
If it's a brand and it's copyright protected,
so should they have acts
then they
for
can
permission?
I guess they can have it legally rights, but
that's what I was saying.
Or
by
get paid. They probably trying to get paid.
So if they have legal rights and that's their branding and everything, right, then they have that right. But just like the Instagram comments of people like in the social media comments are getting mad for it.
Really
like,
getting mad.
It's like, what? Are we serious?
Yeah.
And those are personal members, I assume, right?
Yeah, they were.
It's like,
but you know what, too?
They're mad at an actress playing a part. That's the part. It's like they were mad at Amanda Seales for just acting.
But it's been like, what? This is the final season, yes. But like it's been already showcased that she is one of these.
Yes, her and people. Molly, the other character.
She's already been an actress portraying this for some time now.
They've mentioned it in another episode.
Why is it?
Has she ever worn any insignia kind of thing?
I can't even
recall that.
But she's made reference to the fact.
They've made reference to it. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So
I'm trying to make it make sense.
It don't make sense
to me. Like, I guess they just feel protective over what theirs, but it's like just like the internet got on them, like, yo, what the this is stupid because she's an actress. So
what should they have done? Just left that part out of the. Left the part out that she was part of.
The part about this, what was going on with this, is that they were mad at Amanda Seales. She's an actress that's being directed to play a role. So she's doing whatever she has to do.
Yeah, but they were mad at Amanda Seales.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? My point for that, though, was a lot of people don't like Amanda Seales.
Correct.
Yeah. Which fed into this.
Because a lot of people were like, I don't even like Amanda Seales, but I'm going to defend her,
correct,
blah, blah, blah. I don't even, not y'all making me agree with Amanda Seales.
Yeah. Ain't nobody making you do nothing.
Right. First of all, nobody asked you, first and foremost. But second of all, yeah, like you said, a lot. They were attacking Amanda Seales, but I think it's because a lot of people also don't like Amanda Seales. So it's like, oh, great. If I'm part of this sorority.
She's a strong, opinionated black woman.
Exactly. If I'm part of this sorority and I already don't like Amanda Seales, let me be fake offended now and say some shit and act like I'm upset about this.
Right.
If it was fucking a popular, a more like, what's the word? Like watered down celebrity or something, I don't think they would have had this much to say.
Nobody says anything when they be having like, when they be, I ain't even gonna.
No, say it.
When they be having like fucking, I can't even really quote anything right now, so I can't even use that as an example.
Basically, if it was a white girl, I feel like it wouldn't have been a big deal. If it was,
Nah, probably would have been even worse.
Nah, it would have been worse.
Oh, probably would have been worse.
Yeah,
Probably
Probably would have been worse. Let's just say probably.
Probably would have been worse.
But, or maybe just somebody more liked. Let's put it that way. Amanda Seals is not well liked.
That's probably what it is. Cause like how you
If
be mad at
Rihanna
an
was playing
actress?
that role, I feel like nobody would have had an issue.
That's the problem. It's like
You know
she's
what I
mad
mean?
at the
Yeah.
actress. It's not the actress's. It's not her responsibility
Exactly,
to pick
but
out
people don't wanna see
the
that.
roles.
I don't think Amanda Seals playing the role really helped it either.
Correct.
Exactly.
But what I don't understand is why is it making noise now when it's been the case that she's been portraying.
Exactly. I don't know.
It's
Maybe
already this. What is it? Season 4
maybe
now?
because it was just mentioned before. Now it's like she was actually wearing something, so their logos out there, their
don't know,
colors
man.
are out there.
I don't know.
Listen, man. All I know is just growing up and seeing like fraternities and sororities. That shit is corny as fuck.
Really, I always thought it was cool.
That shit
I never
lame as
understood
fuck,
it.
Bro. That shit is super.
I never
whack.
understood it, to be honest.
That shit's corny.
Why do you think it was? You thought like what was corny? The stepping? Did they step? I love the stepping.
Just act mad lame.
looks
That shit
cool.
fire.
A lot of them dudes act mad lame, bro. All right, that's a whole nother
I think
topic.
they probably feel. I mean, this is a whole other conversation.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
but they
bro.
probably feel like they're part of this elite society, so they already have like this air about them, like this aura that
move
they're better than
different,
you.
It's
Yeah,
like a brother or sisterhood.
like, oh, I'm exclusive and you're not. Like, so
Whatever.
like, so do you feel like a lot of people could just be mad at sororities and fraternities just because they're not them? Like, they could just be jealous, and you probably just saying it's corny, but you probably wish deep down inside that you could have been part of the
Have you never
brotherhood.
been around that shit?
I never been around it. Just the
Yeah,
movie.
I-
From what I've seen in the movies.
I mean, in person, in real life.
No.
Yeah, that shit is.
I've never really been around it, to be honest.
Yeah, went to college. They was
So,
there.
but anyway, to wrap that up, I just feel like people are gonna want to be offended no matter what, even if they know it makes no sense. I feel like no matter what, if you want to be offended, you will choose to be offended.
Right. And you're
that's
free
it.
to feel that way.
But realize you're dumb.
This like choose your
Yeah, no,
battles,
wait.
because this is like, come on, bro. Like, she's an actress.
Yeah, there's bigger
Word.
things going on in the world.
Yeah,
than
like
that.
if you don't like Amanda Seals, just say that and just
Mm-hmm.
be like, you know what? I don't care about an actress, portraying this, but the fact that y'all got Amanda Seals, I don't even like her.
Right,
And
say that.
I'm a member of this thing.
Right.
I don't like her playing
Right.
this role.
Say
Boom.
that.
Say that. Don't
that.
just like, because I feel like it might. The real problem is a lot of these people don't like Amanda Seals.
They do not like Amanda Seals.
She's a strong, opinionated black woman, and she's intelligent.
Very
You know what I'm
intelligent,
saying?
and they don't like that shit.
They do not like that shit.
Like, she's gonna hit you with all those facts,
Facts.
and you're gonna be stumped. You gotta know
Yeah,
what
she's
the
one of
fuck
those
to
you gotta
say.
come correct,
You
or else
have
she's
to.
gonna
Bring your notes.
She's gonna annihilate you.
Bring
And
your
they don't
notes.
like that. She's not
don't
gonna.
like
she's
it.
not one of those that's just gonna bite her tongue.
That's the one I wish Kenny was here for. Because Kenny also
fuck with Amanda Seals,
he shares
man.
my dislike of like fraternities and sororities.
Yeah?
So he would have just went off.
Well, we
on
can
it.
have him on, and we can make this a topic for another episode. But so getting off of that.
Word.
So speaking of being offended, earlier this month, Atlanta-based influencer Brianna Monique posted a vlog on YouTube where she discussed a few Black-owned hair products. What started out as a very relatable dilemma about breakage from the tension of wearing braids and heat damage quickly went left. I was blessed with my texture and type of hair, she said. Then it kept going left. I be seeing my mama do her hair, and oh my gosh, she said. If I was her, I would have done the same thing and cut it all off. Amid the backlash, she re-uploaded the video without her original rant, apologized, and disabled comments. But her apology set off a conversation about the hierarchy of internalized racism, even if she claimed those weren't her intentions. So then, something here about, despite the Black buying power of hair care reaching $2.51 billion in 2018, Black hair products are still largely confined to the ethnic aisle. It's this sort of separation that builds stigma around Black hair, and you can start to believe that your hair is unmanageable. Wow. So wait, hold on. Let me break that down real quick, because I'm reading this now and I'm like, oh shit. So basically, Black hair products make so much money, but that is true. You can only find black hair products like if you go to the beauty supply in the hood. Like it's hard to find a lot of those products in the more commercial stores, I feel like. And if it is, they give a very limited supply. So then it's like if you're black and you have a certain type of hair type that needs certain products and the places you're going don't really have it, or they have a very little of it, you might start to feel like your hair is unmanageable just because you don't have the access to the things you need to make it more manageable. Right. So that's fucking interesting as shit. But so getting back to what she said. So basically she said that she was blessed with her hair texture. Okay.
Only because she didn't have to go through what her mom went through.
Right. So she was just making a comparison. Okay. So she looks at her mom's hair. She sees her mom.
Context is everything.
She sees her mom has a hard time. So she's like, I'm glad I don't have to experience that too. Yeah. Call me ignorant, but I don't see how that's racist. I don't see how that's internalized racism. That's a reach. I don't see. Someone called her a color. Someone said that there was colorism, and I'm like, do you even know what colorism means? Because that's not that. That's for sure not colorism. So all right, I'm gonna just speak for my hair, right? My hair when it's curly, I fucking hate it. Like I have had times where like my hair was curly, I was going out, I wanted it to look a certain way, and it wasn't cooperating, and I was like crying and frustrated, and I would say I hate my hair, I want to cut it off. So I feel like now, because me saying that, does that mean that I hate myself as a Latina? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, no, I think I was just having a moment where I didn't like my hair, and I was just communicating that, and I'm entitled to do that. Yeah. So I just feel like if you are making a comment about your hair type, how does that make you against people with other hair types? No, you're just saying that you like your hair. It's easy to manage. Yeah. The reason why I get my hair straightened is because it's easy to manage. I don't like my curly hair because it's harder to deal with. And that doesn't mean that I hate myself or that I'm racist against anybody with curly hair. But when I have to deal with my curly hair, it's tangled, it's dry. I'm putting products, it starts breaking. Like, it's just annoying. I'd rather just have it straight, roll out of bed. I don't have to deal with it. There's nothing wrong with saying that. That doesn't make me racist against anyone. That doesn't mean that I hate myself because I prefer my hair straight. So that I don't fucking get. That could have been another one for make it make sense, because that shit don't make no sense to me. Yeah.
When I first read it,
make it make sense.
Before I read into it, when I first heard it, when I first just seen that quote, like, I'm happy my hair is not like that. It was definitely given like you don't accept like self-hate. Like you're not like you don't like the blackness of your hair. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I could never know what a woman may go through, you know, getting beautiful and stuff like that. So
hair's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And I even know girls, I have had Asian friends when I was younger. Even I have other Spanish friends. I'll say Spanish. Latina friends who they have really straight hair. And they look at my hair and they're like, oh my God, like I hate my hair, it's so limp. There's no body in it. Like I wish I could have your texture. Yeah. And I'm looking at them like, no, I wish I could have your texture, because you just got to wash that shit and go. You don't got to even put a comb to it. So, but I don't feel like that's an exchange of like we're projecting racism onto each other. Or that's just, being a woman and dealing with hair, it's a lot. Yeah. And if you don't have the hair that you could just roll out of bed with, and you have to put product, and you like frizz matters, if it rains it matters, all these things that play into effect on how it's gonna look, and you want to look good. Like our hair is our crown, that's what they say. Right. So we take a lot of pride in our hair too, and there's nothing wrong with liking what you have. I feel like that's fine. Like she was appreciating her texture, the end. There's nothing more to it. People just want to be offended.
I feel like it goes back to what I said in the last topic that we talked about. Like, just you're entitled to feel how you want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't go to the extent to like really like attack someone now just because of, you know, what they said. Like, at least take the time to like, you know, read into the context and see,
read into it, and, you know, and reflect on it. Like people just read it, like you said when you first read it, you were like, okay, it did sound, but it's like sit with it and really think about it.
Feel how you feel. Like, it's free. Like you can do that.
Well, what does
it's
leaving
just-
mean comments do for anybody?
Exactly.
Like, the fuck?
You are reflecting your opinion onto a situation that's unnecessary.
It is. So that right there.
But there's nothing wrong with hating your damn hair because it takes you too long to get out of bed and get
That's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Ain't
It's
nothing wrong
your
with that.
hair.
It's
Like,
your
you can
fucking
feel
hair.
however you want to feel
And
about your hair.
yeah, and this is it. She said she wish she had her mother's hair. It ain't like she's saying she wish she had. It's her goddamn
No,
mom.
she said she glad
wish she
she don't
didn't.
have.
She's glad she didn't have her mom,
Yeah.
but still, it's her mom.
It's
like
her mom.
she's comparing herself to her
It's
mother
her,
because she sees
how you gonna feel
much
some
her
type of
mom
way about
struggles.
something she should be feeling some type of way about?
But again, you know what? It is what it is because if you put it on social media, it's like you're inviting everybody else's opinion onto it. So I guess that comes with the territory. Even with this, when people don't agree with what we have to say and they say whatever the fuck, that's what comes with it. So it's like, fuck it. But as far as the bullying, that I don't agree with.
Yeah, man.
I don't agree with that shit at all. And I
The
don't agree with
victims
her being
always-
canceled over it either.
The victims bully on social media. The victims always are the bullies. It's just crazy. It's just so backwards.
And it's
how
like if
the
you love your
victim
hair, then that
and
means
the
that they
bully.
also don't love their hair. Because why would that offend you? I feel like in that, if you love your hair type, that would not have offended you. You would have been like, all right, fuck it. Like, that's her problem. I love my hair. And that's it.
Yeah.
You're not going to
you know
be
what?
upset and feel attacked. It's because you probably also feel insecure about your shit. Or you
It's-
don't like it.
We as like what black people and like the hair that black people have and have been scrutinized for having for so long that it's one of those things where they're so used to like black women getting perms or their hair straightened because they want to appear more like white or clean or like all
Or
these things.
accepted.
So just because someone does want to have something else, even for themselves, it's like you just hate yourself automatically. But it's like, yo, even the black women that wear natural hair may switch it up sometime and just do something different. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's exhausting.
It is. It really is. We don't have any other topics, but I did want to close this out on a lighter note and talk about life insurance randomly. Do you guys believe in having life insurance at all? This is super random, and then we're done after this.
Life insurance.
I was at the hair salon yesterday, and my hair lady's like, "Oh, you should have your life insurance set up by now." And I'm like, "Well, first of all, I wasn't planning on going anywhere anytime soon. Second of all, I never thought about
Me neither.
But I know funerals are expensive and coffins cost a lot. So I don't know. Is that something that you feel like I should be getting into? Like, what are your thoughts? Well, you have life insurance, don't you? Or no?
I kind of, but I didn't finish filling out the paperwork.
Okay.
But I thought about that, yeah. What I was gonna do with the money, the little bit of money that I do have, kind of thing. Like when I die, just throw me in. I don't
Like
give a
a
shit
will
about that.
too. I don't have a will.
Yeah, I've
Me neither.
I've talked about that over the past couple years with people and like, friends and things my age.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you should start thinking about it, like just because. But when I was young, I don't know if I was elementary, junior high school, or high school. When I was like still in school, my mom was like, if anything ever happens to me, this is my life insurance. It's here, get it. You get this money if I die. So she told me about it when I was really young.
See, that's great. Cause
She did. I knew where it was at and everything. So
That's awesome.
She kind of.
I recently had this conversation with my mom too.
yo, my mom doesn't want to have this conversation with me, and I don't really want to have it with her either.
See, but that's something you have to do.
Right, but I did, and she was like, "Don't worry about it." But she has everything set. But I'm like, I feel like
Yeah, but
I'm not trying to say they're old, but God forbid, I would want to know where everything is.
It's not
for the
even
most
like
part.
that they're old. What if it's set up in a way that you don't have access to it without like some kind of account number, right? And your mom has
Right.
it locked up somewhere,
Right,
and you don't
exactly.
even know where to look and how to get access to that.
It's over.
So it's like, yo, just have this talk. Like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna die tomorrow. Like sometimes people get that
Yeah,
thought in their
yeah.
head, like you know what I'm saying. But it's nah. I just have this. Like when last year. I was contacting my 401k to find out about like my how much money I could take out for like a loan if I wanted to get like a home or whatever, and we were just talking and she told me that like I had like say if something happened to me, the money I have in my 401k would go to someone. So I was like, oh shit. So like I thought about it. I even talked to my mom what I wanted to do with the money, give it to who I wanted to give it to and stuff. and I had those conversations. She's like, oh, okay, we just had like a regular conversation. I talked to like my friend and like normal conversation, and that's how it should be. It's not like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna die.
But you
one
know
day.
what? I
just
think
wanna
my
feel
mother, she starts thinking that like I'm just in it for the money or something. And I'm like, first of all, I don't even think we loaded like that for me to be all hype. But that's not, I'm literally asking because like you said, what if it's like a special account number that I need or certain paperwork I need and I don't know where the fuck it is? Like, I think I should know that.
Just wait and see. There's probably a reason why she's like hesitant on telling you.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
But yeah.
some people just feel like if we talk about it, it's gonna happen.
Right.
That too.
Okay.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like,
But I think it's something I probably wouldn't think about until, I mean, I guess. I just thought when I had kids, I would worry about
By
it.
that time, it's too late.
It's
I
too
know
late,
I
right?
know what you was about to say.
I feel like because right now it's just me. I feel like just
man.
fucking put my body in the ocean.
Nah.
And
How would
that's
you?
it.
How would you would want to just be ashes?
Oh, no, not cremated. Honestly, put my body in the ocean. I'm dead. I'd rather be in the ocean than fucking getting eaten by bugs, maggots, worms, whatever.
eat by plankton and other things on the
Yeah,
bottom.
you know I love the beach. So just fucking sail me out. Sail me out. I'm chilling. Just make sure it's warm waters.
Warm waters.
Like an island somewhere. That's mad extra. Even in death, I'm extra.
I think I would want to be
Nigga just can't
cremated too.
die.
I can't just die. Like I just have to be
I think
extra.
I would want to be cremated too.
Yeah, I think my
Like,
dad
just
wants to be
just
cremated.
Let me go on the top of like a cliff or something. You know, I like looking at like, you know,
nature.
like scenic views and shit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like,
You see, you got your shit.
Yeah.
make sure it's like some water at the bottom too. You know what I'm saying?
See,
But,
I'm extra. I would want like a fucking whole sarcophagus, like some ancient Egyptian type shit.
Yeah,
with the
they're
fucking,
super the history.
yeah, all of that
nerd.
type of shit. Yeah, I want something dope like that. But if not, just throw me in a box in the ground.
Yeah, I'm good.
Unmarked. I
I'm
don't
dead
care.
already. It does not matter. Like that
Yeah.
sounds crazy, but it really doesn't.
No matter what, like we're going out like. Whether it's dust or ash or you're
Right.
in the earth,
Right.
like
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
it really don't matter. But what I wanted to say to end this off is just like, yo, you're as an individual in life, we're free to feel however we feel about anything. We're free to have opinions on whatever it is we see and stuff like
But
that.
don't be an asshole.
Yeah, like you can
That's
acknowledge things in passing and don't internalize it. Just be
it.
like, yeah,
It's okay to not vocalize every
right.
opinion.
That's some bullshit. I don't subscribe to it, but I'm not going to internalize it and like make it affect my life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
like,
you.
let's normalize doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we have better shit to worry about in our own personal lives. You know what I'm saying? Than to take the time out of your day and really like write a comment on. Come on, like the girl she's embracing the fact that she don't have to go through the struggles that her mom did. Genetics is a motherfucker, and that hair genetics skipped right over her. That's all she's embracing. That's it. Let her live, man.
That's it.
Shit.
And if you don't have anything better to do with your time, find something better to do with your time
Please.
than that.
Clearly, you don't have shit else to do because you got time to comment on somebody's shit.
Yeah, so get busy. Get busy
saying,
and mind your
like,
business.
Feel
That's
free
it.
to feel how you feel. It's free.
I think we're good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait.
That was it.
Oh.
You just ruined the whole. We gotta edit that now.
It's alright. We can just take his.
Yeah.
The
Get
whole
out of
episode
here.
from the beginning?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yo, you ruining the flow.